And we are live for part 2 of the SnyderVerse watch along. Tonight's feature presentation will be Batman
We
v
are
Superman:
live.
Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition. I am joined by Martha, aka Billy. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Doing good.
Thanks for being here and joining me again. And also, I am joined by hashtag SnyderVerse. I love that. But
Thank
it is
you.
Pardis. Pardis, how are you, sir?
Doing all right. Ready to watch BBS. Whoa, there's a fly. The Ultimate Edition.
All right. Yeah, guys. This is the last Friday before Zack Snyder's Justice League. Let me just put that out there. It's getting real. I can't believe it. I'm sure you guys can't either. It's going to be so much fun. Those of you joining in the chat, Chuck, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Those of you watching this on replay, I appreciate you joining us. It's going to be a fun one. We'll give about another 2 minutes to get everyone ready. I am watching this on HBO Max. Is anybody watching this on Blu-ray? Billy, Pardis?
HBO Max.
HBO Max?
Digital.
Digital. Nice. Okay, so we'll give it about 2 minutes. And until then, as per usual, you guys know how I do these watch-alongs like a movie theater. Enjoy a trailer before the movie. Here we go.
I'm already tearing up.
Divided. Too separate to be one. No protectors here. This world will fall. Like all the others. For Darkseid. I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust. And when this world is scorched, all of existence shall be mine.
I got butterflies in my tummy. So excited.
To quote Kano and Mortal Kombat, fucking beauty. Oh, man. All right, guys. So in about 30 seconds, we will start the movie because it is a long one. It is 3 hours of just pure epic badass. And there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll start this in about 20 seconds. So get your movies ready. Have it ready to play with us. And we'll join and sync it up. And we'll start in about 10 seconds now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. Here we go. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition. Thank you for the watch along. The movie is starting. Rated R. That's how I love my comic book movies. I see the Warner Brothers logo, Rat Pack, as in Brett Ratner, and it is starting. Can you guys believe they're coming out with another version of this movie? I'm so excited.
I know, right?
The super ultimate edition of this movie. But yeah, man, just Zack Snyder, always a perfectionist. All right, so the Zack Snyder film just popped up. Bruce is running through the woods.
I like how it says Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
Watching Excalibur by the theater, which is Zack Snyder's favorite movie. Like one of the posters is Zorro, and then the other one is Excalibur. And the Waynes are Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren Cohen.
Yeah. From The Walking Dead.
Yeah, both from The Walking Dead. Or Thomas Wayne Watchmen. That's how I got introduced to him.
So how do you guys feel about this opening sequence? Because I've heard a lot of people complain about oh, we've seen this before. We know what happens. It's like, well, they're putting this on during the opening credits. So if you were going to tell it again, in my opinion, it would be through the opening credits of the movie. And plus the way it's shot, the music, no dialogue.
Definitely.
The music pretty much does the storytelling as well as the visuals. I mean, the movie's not treating its audiences members like it's like they're dumb. They know you've seen this before, but you've never seen it like this.
Just like Uncle Ben and Spider-Man.
Sure. Yeah.
Can't wait to get my hands on the soundtrack, or it's not Snyder cut.
Yeah, the 54 track soundtrack. I can't wait for that score, man.
If it comes out in vinyl, I'm still getting the vinyl.
Yeah, Chuck. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they replace Jeffrey Dean's Batman with Michael Keaton's Batman. And I don't know if you guys heard the news, but Billy Crudup is not going to be in The Flash because of scheduling conflicts.
With the morning show.
I mean, they're mostly done filming, so I don't know. Maybe in a reshoot or something.
Yeah,
We are getting Kiersey Clemens back.
Yeah,
Just awesome.
And we're getting Nora Allen.
And it's funny because, we'll talk about Nora Allen in a second, but all this week, Zack Snyder's been saying, WB told me that their movie, their Justice League is canon. Mine isn't. By the way, the Wonder Woman I helped create, the Aquaman I helped create, the Superman, the Batman, the Flash, the Iris West, the Mira. We're going to use all that, Zack. So we don't want anything to do with your universe, but we're going to take your characters. Okay, we're going to take the foundation and just, I don't know. They're a mess right now.
He is the producer still, the Wonder Woman 1984. So I don't know if that helps, but
see, hold on. We'll get to Wonder Woman 1984 in a second, but this part right here, I think people took it too literal with, bats carrying a kid up the cave. It's like, no. Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck is saying, in the dream, they took you to the light. A beautiful lie.
And kind of just introduced the Superman.
This is brilliant. Say what you want about Zack Snyder and his DC movies. When he starts off retelling the Man of Steel events from a different point of view, and the way it matches up.
Oh yeah. Little funny note. Ben Affleck got in trouble because he hopped out of the helicopter too early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's excited to be part of this. Well, he was excited to be a part of this universe, So, man,
that chin. I mean, yeah. You look at him. He's got the hair. He's got the physique.
It's a great chin, man.
Chops, like the acting chops. It's a good Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah.
I remember when he got so much shit from when he was initially cast.
Yeah, Snyder doesn't give a shit. Ben Affleck as Batman, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. The only one that I don't think people really had a problem with was Ezra Miller's Barry Allen and Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Even though that one was very out of left field, nobody had a problem with it,
until that video came out months ago with Ezra Miller, with him choking a woman.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Well, yeah, and I'm in no way condoning that, guys, not at all. But from what we know, maybe behind the scenes, I mean, I would think if that video was real, which let's be honest, it looked real, about 92% real for me. Yeah, get your money, sue. So, yeah, love it, Chuck, right there. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I actually think that the casting of Jesse Eisenberg is not the problem. I think it's his cadences, his little and
I actually enjoyed his character, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex.
You listen
I
to
didn't have
the
a problem with
dialogue.
him at all.
It's stuff that Lex Luthor would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people got upset with the whole Jolly Rancher thing and the Granny Peach Tea.
Granny Goodness's peach tea.
Oh, we'll talk about that. I love this shot right here.
Oh yeah, I just realized the guy's named Jack. Could it possibly be Jack Kirby?
It could be,
or like a little tribute for Jack.
with Zack Snyder. He doesn't just plant these little things without there being layers to it. So
yeah. That poor horse, and then this tragic detail with the kids come. The reason why that there are kids there is because it was take your kid to work day.
Really?
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's brutal.
I mean, that's a hell of a day, like, to pick. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. You right on, like, major 9/11 vibes.
Which I feel like turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, because I mean, he's literally running toward the building, and it's a great shot, but it's collapsing, like, very 9/11 like. Do you guys remember the behind the scenes with Scoop McNairy when he there was behind the scene photos where he had like green socks and everyone's like, he's the Flash, he's the Flash.
Yeah, I remember that. And she just points.
I mean, it's not a bad fan casting, but it's just, I feel like that was another thing that was working against this movie was, like, if he wasn't the Flash, people would be pissed off. So.
There were some rumors with this movie. I remember one rumor where they said that Adam Driver was going to be Nightwing at one point. Like that was a heavy rumor, and I was just like, really?
And look, this part right here, when Bruce Wayne's looking up and seeing the fight,
upset. Like he's like, you can see it through his eyes that like he's pretty angry.
Yeah, it's in the acting. Like, this guy just destroyed a building, injured my employees. It establishes that Bruce Wayne cares about his employees. He's like, what do they call you, Wally? Like, he's on the phone with Jack, and it's just like, I get it. It works.
Yeah, and I know why it's the continuity is supposed to take place in 2015 because that's when it was originally going to be released.
Right.
So that's like when Lex says 2 years growing, but it was released in 2016. It was because they delayed it like after it was done.
Yeah.
So
it was supposed to release in 2015, but then they pushed it back. And then the whole thing with Civil War happened.
Oh yeah, but
they moved it up.
MCU versus DCU. Like they both came out the same year.
Yeah. And see, Chuck, like, we'll talk about it as the movie progresses, but the whole idea is this is not supposed to be your typical Batman that He's breaking all of his rules. That's intentional. But at the end, towards the end, when he's saving Martha, and we'll get to that, you start seeing more and more shades of Batman. Granted, he's still violent, but he needs to be. Otherwise, Superman's mom is dead, and then the whole world is fucked. But we'll talk about it. Jimmy Olsen.
Oh yeah, the whole deal with Africa. Forgot about that.
But see, in the Ultimate Edition, it makes more sense.
Yeah, they help fill some holes in the plot.
Right.
I love Amy as Lois. She does a really good job with the character, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, she's hella talented. And I will say, this Africa scene has some really great dialogue in there. I mean, first off, she's like, "I'm not a lady, I'm a journalist." It's like, damn. And then there's another line that the general says. We'll get to it. Rachel, just the fact that you stopped by means a lot. Appreciate you.
Hey, Rachel.
Although, when Zack Snyder's Justice League is on streaming and we're doing watch along, there ain't gonna be no stopping by. Okay, I need you. I need you. I need Chuck. I need Kylie. I need all you guys. The whole 4.5 hours. Okay.
I'm not a lady. I'm a journalist. Good response.
See, I feel like that was a little bit of Chris Terrio because he did some polishes on the script before, shooting.
I also like I forgot the actress's name for Lois, but in Superman Lois, I love her character as well. How she's a reporter, when she's just she gets a bigger role in the show.
In the CW?
Yeah, CW.
Yeah,
well, technically
Michelle Tulloch, I think, or something.
Yeah, her.
You can't exactly call this fan service just to have Jimmy Olsen in there because of the way he gets killed off. So, for me, it's just another example of Snyder saying, "Look, this is my universe right here, okay?" And so, let's see. Let's have a first watch to ourselves with Justice League before I watch along. Yep, that's the plan. I was hoping to go watch it in IMAX this Monday, but I missed out. But I will be watching it.
Wait, what happened on Monday?
You've almost talked me into it, Gio. Yeah, I need you guys there, okay? I get it. It's just another comic book movie, but it's so much more than that. It's the event of the year. And there goes Jimmy Olsen. Yeah. But no, Partis, I entered the contest where you donate, and then you could win tickets to the IMAX screening in San Francisco. And I lost.
Yeah, I don't live in California. I live in Texas.
Yeah.
I entered a contest for submitting a video of which character is. Unfortunately, I didn't win.
Well, it's not over yet. You could still win the grand prize, which is like a 50-inch TV and a year of HBO Max.
That's true. But I was hoping for the first prize, second prize.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Because then I'll be watching Snyder Cut tomorrow night.
Yep.
Or Monday.
But it's okay. It gives me more time to do videos and some editorials I want to do. So there's that. Plus, I get one more Pocket Flicks now with the guys where they get to hear it for a good hour and a half. And look who saves the day. The government was about to kill citizens. Boom. Superman. And Lex Luthor knew he would because he facilitated Lois Lane being there. Man.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite moments when he saves Lois.
Yeah. Hans Zimmer music. Oh, I can't wait to hear that again.
Boom. He's fine.
So Superman smiles in this one. People say he doesn't smile.
Yeah. No. When it comes to DC, seem to nitpick, Just
Mm. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the Blu-ray of the Snyder Cut.
No, he actually didn't kill. Snyder confirmed. He just put him in a body cast, essentially,
he's in a body cast, just hanging like
like the Incredibles.
Hey, Chuck, he was going to die anyway from the government. So
Also, he's a warlord.
yeah, but
Speaking of the Incredibles, this is incredible.
hey, yep. Oh, what about Lex Luthor's assistant? Okay, I felt bad for her. I wanted her to have a little bit more of a role. She went from having a big role in the Wolverine when he goes to Japan to like, oh, I get to be in Batman v Superman. Oh wait, I get like 2 lines of dialogue and then I'm killed off. Another added scene.
Oh yeah,
Football.
1939, Charlie 27, which was Detective Comics 27, 1939, first appearance of Batman.
And they do the same thing for Lex later on.
They do.
Indeed. Love those Easter eggs.
See you guys. I'm learning.
I'm
learning, Chuck.
Encyclopedias. They'll only get bigger and bigger.
I just wanted to get this one, but they have a new one coming out in July with Jim Lee. So,
ooh,
yeah. Yeah.
The end is nigh on that sign. It's Watchmen Easter egg.
Yep.
And then it turns into a straight up horror movie.
Yeah.
That's something I want to see Zack Snyder do. Just do a full on horror movie. I think he would do really well.
Oh, he is coming out with another movie, which is a horror film in May.
Yeah, the Army of the Dead. Yeah, but see, that was the intention right there. I bet you there's going to be like kind of a callback in Snyder Cut of maybe that game. Who knows? Thank you.
Wouldn't it just snow randomly?
Because one of many games,
yeah. I mean, he could still be at that game.
Yeah, you see how dark this is right here? Like a basement full of sex slaves. And yeah, they're saved, but they're scared shitless of Ben Affleck's Batman. Talk about an intro.
Affleck's
Batman.
He's 6'4", so he's actually taller than Henry Cavill, and he packed on like 30 pounds of muscle.
He is ripped. I love the concept of the Bat brand, leaving his mark. It's one thing to leave, cuts and bruises on your victims, but a mark that lasts forever, man. Not a perfect movie. I still think that shot of him in the corners is a little funny, just a little funny looking. But
chained this dude to a heater.
Yeah.
Branded him.
And you know what? He's not just some throwaway guy. Like Snyder gave him a little bit of story, a background. There's his lady and presumably his son. Just supporting and being there for him, even though he's not really a nice person or a good guy. It's just to
say that this apartment is really nice. Like I would want to live there. Lois and Clark's place.
That's not the same apartment from Man of Steel, is it? No,
I don't think so. They didn't have a place in Man of Steel.
Yep, exactly. The whole psychological arc.
It's that it's that old Western trope where the Bible or like a cross stops the bullet. In this case, it's used for plot purposes.
Don't try and hide the bullet. He has X-ray vision.
It could be lead lined.
Yeah, that's true. How do you guys feel about the Bruce Wayne, Lois Lane romance idea that never happened?
Honestly, I'm glad they cut it because it wouldn't make sense.
Well,
it's odd to have it in there as well.
I mean, it's not out of the question in the DC universe. That's for sure. It's just in this universe, I feel like it would be out of place. He gives her a tulip.
Well,
which is the way of saying I love you. If you ever get flowers for a lady, get yourself some tulips.
You're going to have to pass the 90-day probation to get tulips.
Yeah. The only thing wrong with the scene is that he goes in the tub with his shoes on.
He goes in the tub what?
With his shoes on. That bugs me.
He'll just use his heat vision to warm, dry himself. But no, see, I kind of have to push back on the Bruce Lois thing a little bit, because for Bruce Wayne to experience, that kind of what would you call it, relationship, companionship, whatnot, to get a taste of what it's like to be a normal human, not this, guy hell bent on vengeance, like, and then for Alfred to say, to make him realize that, she's in love with Superman. You've never had this until now, but, giving him another life lesson. I don't know. There's no way to know for sure until we watch Snyder Cut, because it would have happened after Snyder Cut. So, yeah. Yeah. And Jeremy Irons fits it.
He's very sassy
the whole way.
Yeah, I love Irons as Alfred.
Mm-hmm.
Again, perfect casting.
Especially for this Batman. This Bruce Wayne Batman.
It's good to know that Bruce has clips from Man of Steel on his monitor.
Yeah. He owns the Blu-ray.
But all I hear is Scar. I can't get over that whenever I hear Jeremy Irons' voice.
Yeah, same. There's LexCorp.
Oh,
Here it is.
There you are. Lex, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh yeah, this is the scene you were talking about on Apocalypse for Space Jam 2.
Yeah. If LeBron James goes into this movie, I just want him to come up and just go, get out of here.
Like how he's played as like appropriately a Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk sort of figure.
Oh, thanks for stopping by, Rachel.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Hey, your birthday's tomorrow, man.
It is.
Oh yeah, your birthday's
Hey.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Any fun plans?
Just going out to dinner with my grandparents.
Where
Both sets
to?
of grandparents. They're both sets are vaccinated, so
Where are y'all heading for dinner? Any good-
burger restaurant. Never actually been, but I've heard good things. And I
Hey.
love hamburgers.
There you go. It's one thing you and Sean O'Connell have in common.
Yes, we do. We both love cheeseburgers.
I love cheeseburgers too, so cheeseburgers are great.
If you happen to have an extra one, Chuck, let me know.
And among the fishes, a whale. It's just so fun to impersonate the Lex Luthor. And also the other senator here, he's an actual senator.
Yeah, I read about that.
He's a huge Batman fan, and he's cameoed in a lot of comic book movies.
Yep. I think it was in The Dark Knight.
He was in The Dark Knight. He was the one that talked back to Joker.
We're not intimidated by your thugs.
Yeah. He's been the...
Hey, that's for you, Billy.
Oh, 25.
You don't look 25, man. I would have said 19, 20.
I usually get younger. but the mustache helps age a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, the writing's not perfect in this movie, but man, there's just the meta-human thesis. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I love how his feet are in tandem with the score, and that the Lex score, it's just it's a remix of Superman's theme.
Yeah, I could see that. Definitely the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That outfit's from the comics.
As is the hair
Yes.
from Birthright.
Star Drew. What's going on, man?
What's up, Star Drew?
Appreciate you checking in. We're just watching obviously Batman v Superman. The cherry scene, the Jolly Rancher cherry scene, which I said this on the Apocalypse Watch Along. The what?
I was saying, hey, this is Stardew.
Yeah.
I will say those eggs look terrible. Those fake eggs.
And see, that's another thing that, you can at the very least appreciate, like we're told Metropolis is, suffering and losses, but to actually spend some time, with the victims, like Scoot McNairy's character, I feel like it adds more.
Ever noticed on his wall there's a photo of, the famous Action Comics #1 where he gets the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that before. It's Flash.
Oh, give me a second.
It's the sports, Clark. You gotta get the sports.
Have you all heard of the Wonderland at Home experience?
I am not.
So it's like this promotion thing which they're doing. I don't know how to explain, but they're like a bunch of food, like it's like a dinner.
Yeah,
Or-
and then like a mother box.
Yeah, and so, it's like a promotion thing with other cool stuff in it. So I ordered one yesterday.
What's up, Jake?
So,
Go ahead, get your
Hello,
Martha
Jake.
jokes out the way.
Why did you say that name? Thank you, Chuck.
I kind of wish I were wearing the shirt right now, but I have the Detroit Comes Home
Ooh, I need to get that shirt.
Batman v Superman right there
Nice.
with the AFSP patch and the powerful arc can heal, bring awareness, and create change. It's powerful stuff. But yeah, I got my basket of laundry where this is going. I still need to fold. And look, see this Ultimate Edition right here. Clark Kent as a reporter, reporting.
I like how nobody recognizes that this the 6-foot reporter is Superman.
Yeah, but I saw something on Twitter though. I mean, that's stated, but he stood in Times Square, Henry Cavill, with a Superman shirt on.
Oh yeah, nobody noticed.
In front of the posters, and nobody noticed. So how far-fetched is it really, you know? So yeah, this seems proper for this Bruce Wayne, you know, underground, you know, Fight Club, giving out pointers.
Jeff or Buck?
Say what?
Money.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to ignore you. Just want to be the money. I like that. That's awesome. Let's see. Time, we are 38 minutes and 50 seconds.
They're a little ahead.
Bruce Wayne is talking to the Russian guy.
Oh, that's Show Me the Money. Jeff and Buck read it.
Yeah.
Just don't know which one. Who's responding? Probably Jeff. I have a feeling.
Other news. Water wet.
$39.30 mark.
Oh, Star Junior saying that's Buck. Oh yeah, go figures. What's up, Buck?
If it wasn't for COVID, we would have had Snyder Cut, the Suicide Squad, the Batman.
Oh, I know, right? We're going to Snyder Cut in theaters, which I hope that still happens. Because Snyder says he wants to be able to show the gray version in IMAX.
Yeah. Yes, Chuck. KG Beast. You are correct. Yes. Yep.
Lois has to sneak on, getting on that plane and being investigating the bullet. She has to lie to Clark because he was just like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And then she's just like, "Because I knew that you'd be opposed to it." Again, something that Superman would do.
Fun fact, this scene right here with Lex Luthor and Senator Finch, Chris Terrio was on set while this was shot, and he was contemplating whether or not he wanted to write Justice League. And after watching this scene, he was like, I absolutely have to.
Nice.
So
That's interesting.
I got a question. Is that real bourbon? And can I have some?
All right, here we go. Quick trivia. What's the name of Luthor's ship carrying the kryptonite?
Oh shit, that's a good
I
question.
know
It was.
my head.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. No, I just. Can you guys see the chat, or only when I show the comments?
I'm doing it when you show the comments, just because
Okay.
I'm trying to multitask.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of bourbon, Whiskey Jedi right here. Also, sorry about missing the new certain point of view. I completely forgot that they do shows on Fridays, and but I'm sticking by my guns. I'm staying here.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt Gaming Vids. I can't wait, man.
I think it says psych. Or I don't know. It says sick, then psych, and then I mean.
Yeah. Another thing that Lex does is he does the puts his arms to the side a lot, much like the traditional Superman pose.
Intentional.
I love the cinematography in this scene or sequence. And that when Bruce just walks through the meadows.
Wandering aimlessly through the meadows.
Again, like
The stained glass of St. Michael.
I love this movie, but I do wish the editing had been a little bit better. Because, I'm no cap. First couple times I watched it, I was a little bit confused.
Saw Martha's headstone. She was only 35. Yeah, Michael the Archangel. Sent to cast Lucifer down into hell. The White Portuguese. That's right.
You failed, Billy. Oh, here's the jump scare right here.
It was just a dream.
Parents in the theater. What are we watching?
I know. I got that when Flash showed up.
Oh,
I was actually very confused.
Oh, and
I was like, "What the hell is that?" Flash?
He's telling Bruce about Lois is the key.
Yeah. Am I too soon? Alfred's scarf.
But you see, if Warner Bros. Didn't mess up this universe, and maybe in Zack Snyder's Justice League, there's a callback to when Flash shows up in the Batcave, or maybe it's in the next one, which is supposedly, mostly Nightmare, set in the Nightmare, time. But I have no doubt it would have paid off, that little moment of Flash from the future coming back. But no, Warner Brothers had to just do what they do.
So I can't believe what happened with the Tom and Jerry incident thing this past week.
Yeah, how does that happen?
Like you're with your family, then you're sitting down to watch a kids movie, and then an R-rated movie starts playing, and it's a Snyder cut. What a coincidence!
I want to see that flashback with the Robin suit and Joker.
Joker's gonna appear in the Snyder Cut. So
Mhm. All right, so we are at 47 minutes and 10 seconds. Bruce Wayne is pulling up to the party. We're about to get our first look in the movie at Diana Prince.
yeah, like as I was saying earlier, it sucks what happened with the Snyder Cut leak thing.
Oh, yeah. That was just, I don't know. I mean, after how many times does it not become a coincidence, you know? Like, I don't know. I could rant about that for a minute. See, I love the detail right here. Lex is talking his talk, and Diana's rolling her eyes like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. What's up?
Whoa. So who's Matt Gaming Vids?
He's the homie. He's a real one. He showed up. Appreciate you, man. This line's funny. I like those shoes.
Some young lady in Metropolis will make you honest in your dreams, Alfred.
Books are knowledge, and knowledge is power. And I am.
See, there's humor. There's humor.
Power. Because that's paradoxical.
Paradoxical. And,
I don't understand why people.
Somebody's volume is a little bit loud, but
Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it.
Wait, what, Gio?
oh no, you're good.
And thus Batman and
Oh, it's
Superman officially met for the first time in cinematic history.
What was I saying?
I love this interaction between Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. They don't believe everything you hear, son. Yes, Mad Gaming Vids. Marvel is doing their thing. I am happy for them. Kind of wish I had binge watched WandaVision because I think that would have been a much better experience. Bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent.
I love it. Together. How are we? Ow. Wow, that is a good trick. Not pick up like so ethical. Well, you're both. You got the other one.
What do you think, Billy? At this point, does Bruce know that Clark is Superman?
Well, he has his suspicions, I believe.
Probably. I mean, Flex could figure it out.
I don't think so. I think he just thinks, Superman is just an alien who, if he wanted, they could burn the whole place down.
Clark knows what something's up. That's why he's following him.
Yeah. He's more than a bird. He's more than a plane. More than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy. It's that all I got that Five for Fighting song.
Gal knows too. I love Gal's outfit.
Me too.
And you know what? Like, she doesn't say a single line of dialogue in this whole scene, but you're just like, wow, who is this woman? And, it pays off later, as we know.
I use the line "pretty girl." Don't quote me on that all the time. See, look, he's smiling, giving the girl back or the woman back.
This seems from the trailers I remember. Or this moment.
And look, see this whole thing, like this shot of like all of them reaching out to Superman is just beautiful, man.
Somebody pointed out that they're the people on the ship. Charlie Rose, he's no longer on.
Yeah, he's just a guy trying to, do the right thing. And everybody's, hey, it's the blogger from the first movie, or Man of Steel. But yeah, this whole montage of, people debating and making it political and this and that, this is absolutely what would be happening in today's world if a Superman existed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson does bring up a point.
It's just so philosophical. Whose volume is that?
The fact that he watches this, just takes it all in, and doesn't get broken down.
This movie asks very direct questions, hard questions.
Oh, and look, he calls his mom for comfort and advice.
Yeah, this wasn't in the theatrical version. It should have been. No, we wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, Jenna Malone.
It's Emma Fife.
Emma 5.
Her birthday today, right, Emma? Billy?
I seriously can't. I mean, she looks like Emma, and it's actually funny enough her birthday today.
Oh yeah, I think I saw POV give a shout out.
Yeah.
No, she really looks like Emma. Oh my gosh.
Right? Or Jenna in this case.
Dude, just seeing Clark read about Batman and his, way of crime fighting, it just gets me excited to see Batman fuck up some parademons.
Yeah, it's very on brand. But
Who's your favorite Batman? Matt Gaming Vids. Who's your favorite Batman? And I better not hear George Clooney.
that's a good point.
I mean, Lois puts more effort. Robert Pat? You ain't seen him yet. But I think Robert Pattinson is going to kill it. So, yeah, can't wait. Yep, R-rated. Hey, it's Martian Manhunter. No, it wasn't. Man, dude.
You're definitely right, Chuck.
You guys remember the outrage of just how dark this movie was? And it's just like,
With balls like these, you do belong in here.
yeah.
Yeah, isn't he the Secretary of State in this movie?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Dropbox.
Yeah, and look at that. Superman trying to do what's right with his civilian identity.
Well, yeah, Clark Kent. And, Man of Steel, it was about, the journey of him finding his place. He finds it at the end of Man of Steel with the Daily Planet. He can keep his ear to the ground. But clearly in this movie, he's struggling with that. So does Clark Kent really have a place in this world? Hence, is it really such a bad thing that Clark Kent is killed, but in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Superman will still remain? You know, you guys get where I'm going at?
I get where you're going.
I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so I'm trying.
How are you alive? Right
Hey,
now?
man, DC, you get my blood boiling. You start talking about Zack Snyder, man. Shit.
Yeah. Another gorgeous dress with Gal. And the Sword of Alexander. Gordian knot is metaphor for Superman.
Oh, wait, what? Say that again.
They say it's this the Sword of Alexander, Alexander the Great, or Lex. The Gordian knot would be Superman in this case, or as he sees it, the Gordian knot. And then these two, damn, I ship Wonder Bet more than I do, or Bruce and Diana over Bruce and Lois.
Yeah, man. Like they clearly got some, chemistry on screen together. It's just, and I think Josh Whedon tried to lean on that a little bit too much, and Justice League. At one point they're having a drink together in a quiet place. And it's just.
Who she knows.
Even in the animated series, I always thought Bruce and Diana were awesome.
What if Nightwing was in Batman Batman v Superman? I mean, I think he's out there. They were talking about doing a Nightwing solo movie. He's definitely out there, I think. Will we ever see it? That's the day Warner Brothers figures their shit out. We'll see. Yeah, in the Justice League animated series, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And here we go. We're going to get our first taste of the Nightmare, which is going to play a role in Snyder Cut. See, it's a borderline nitpick for me. I just wish the editing into this scene would have been done a little bit better. The transition,
Same.
There it is. Omega. Hey, I'm with you. Nightmare Batman, I can't wait to see more of him. With Joker and Deathstroke. Oh my god, I can't wait to see Deathstroke. He's gonna fuck some shit up.
It's very Mad Max meets DC.
For sure. Yeah.
This ambush sequence is almost perfect. And I want to see if you guys can spot what makes it not perfect.
No.
Superman guards with the patches. And look, in this sequence, I have no problem with him using a gun. Okay, clearly the world's gone to shit. There is no law and order. Honor is a distant memory. Fucking parademons, man. Bam.
And he knocks him out.
And just think about it. This is a dream. This is a scary ass dream. Oh man. Anti-life equation Superman. I stand corrected.
What was y'all's reaction when you first saw the Flash show up?
I was like, what is happening? What the fuck?
Yeah, me too. But I
But
knew it
in,
was Flash because I knew
in
Ezra.
kind of a good way. You guys know who's sending those photos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred calling him out on this shit, man.
He knows him all too well.
Yep.
Alfred is smart.
Excuse me for a second, guys.
And we are taking over Gio's show.
Hello, everyone. Again, we're gonna cut Gio out. Just kidding.
It's weird. I'm usually in bed by this time, but or especially on weekends because I work weekends. So this is.
Do you work late or? No, not late. Sorry. Do you work early in the mornings or?
You could say that. I usually start at 5.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's going to be 6 by the end of the month, but that's still fairly early.
What's your role? Like, what do you do?
Rather not say it on stream, but I work for a retail, like a major retail company. So, yeah, my hours are crap. like not the actual hours. I work like 8 days, 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts. Like that's not the problem. It's just the days are crap.
All right, what I miss?
Clark
Uh,
review. The prisoners. Leo.
Reese is about to steal from Lex.
Yeah, that might be the best thing about this Ultimate Edition is the fact that we get more. First off, we get more Clark Kent. Second, he's reporting or trying to report. See, if Batman were as, violent as, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's violent, but if he were as violent as people said, he would have shot KGB right in the head. Nah, Chuck, they all survived. They're just very, very disabled. Except this guy shooting at Batman. He's definitely dead. This truck. Let me go real quick. Where does this Batmobile rank for you guys? Is it the best one, or do you like the Tumbler?
I think my favorite one is. I'm sorry, Pardis. You go.
Oh no, it's okay. I was gonna say I love the Batmobile. But I also love the Tumbler too. So I would say both.
I personally like Michael Keaton's Batmobile.
Were there two different versions, one in '89 and one in Returns?
I don't know.
I got a feeling that there was maybe like a slight alteration, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if it's between this or the Tumbler, I'm picking this one. And knowing that it's an actual car that they made.
yeah, we'll see what happens with Battinson's mobile. Talking about the animated series, Chuck, with that Danny Elfman theme. Batman and Robin, hands down. That whole movie was just
a toy commercial.
One big ad campaign for toys. As a kid, I thought Mr. Freeze's costume looked sick. Seeing it today, it's just like, ugh.
You will.
Yep, that's a line from the teaser trailer right there.
I also like Bruce's little lake house.
Yeah,
because he and Alfred lived there because Wayne Manor is just so decrepit and decayed. Yeah,
which we still don't know about, and maybe we get a hint of that in Snyder Cut.
Maybe. I think there was an idea that they would turn it into the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Give credit for the Justice League. Even they did that. Or they kept with that idea.
Excuse me. Yeah, I heard that same rumor too about Joker burning down the manor. Of course, we won't know until we actually see it. When Warner Brothers, stops interfering and restores the SnyderVerse. It's one of my favorite shots in the movie is seeing Lex, just hands on the glass, kryptonite. You see, that there is truth in there. He doesn't owe the world a thing. And that only goes towards, the argument that, he really is Superman because he's just trying to do the right thing. Despite everything that's going on, all the gossip, all the debates, opinions. And you see these little moments that they cut out, like really tell the whole story, Like these are important points. But of course, Warner Brothers and their whole mandate about this movie has to be this long and whatnot. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. See, just gets muddled up, and we lost him.
Really? Oh, then he's back.
No, I'm still here. I'm just gonna need to stand. My legs are
Go ahead, man.
dying.
Do you think this is a scrimmage for when the real game with Snyder Cut? We just get a timestamp for you. Those of you watching right now, watching in a playback, we are at 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 45 seconds. Bruce Wayne is in his office, told Greg to come up. Chuck, and this is probably one of my flaws right here. Man of Steel, yes, David Goyer was a writer, but I think Christopher Nolan and his brother Jonathan Nolan had a real impact on that script and why that movie is, at least in my opinion, great. This movie, you don't have the Nolans. I mean, yeah, you got Christopher Nolan as executive producer, consultant, but it was mostly a David Goyer script until Affleck brought Terrio on board to do some polishing. Justice League, I feel like would have been the first real collaboration between Snyder and Terrio, but then we know the reshoots happened, the rewrites happened with Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, etc. So I'm really, really interested when it comes to Zack Snyder's Justice League. The Terrio writing, dialogue with Snyder, I really want to see that. Clearly, I'm not a fan of David Goyer. So. I am at 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 56, 57, 58, 59, 1 hour, 28 minutes.
Ooh. He just pushes her.
Just like House of Cards. Also, what's up?
Whoa. You just switched.
As soon as I came in, Geo switched. This would be the US or the world.
One hour, 28 minutes, and 55 seconds. Superman is walking into the hearing, looking jacked, just absolutely jacked.
Paragon.
You're good, Chuck. 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 24 seconds.
I'm at 1 hour. I'm at 1 hour 29:40.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead.
Damn, I'm at 1 hour 29:24. So I'm a little behind.
Okay. Pause at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark, okay?
Okay, paused.
You paused?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pause at the 1 hour, 29 and 30 minute mark, or 1 hour, 30 minute mark. Billy, are you caught up? We're at exactly 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Almost.
Yeah, 1:30 now.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Okay, Chuck, we're at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark exactly. Those of you watching, we're in the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. I apologize for this, but this thing is watch along. Sometimes you just got to get in sync. When you guys are ready, we'll start in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, there's a Granny's peach tea. I like that it takes its time with this reveal because I feel like people didn't really get it until it like you see Lex Luthor missing, Granny's peach tea. Yeah. Gross. Look at that. Superman, disbelief. He failed. I so thought this was a Joker reference. You let your family die.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's helping people.
Look, he's just a guy trying to do the right thing.
But he's just so overcome with guilt now. That's why he flies away, as opposed to the theatrical cut, which just has him immediately fly away. This gives a little bit more context.
It's all good, Chuck. Appreciate you, man. My players F, so I gotta dip and get to my head counting.
Oh,
Right
no,
on,
Chuck.
man. If you do happen to get your HBO Max up and running, feel free to stop on by. But nevertheless, man, appreciate you being here. Yeah, man. Always appreciative. Thank you.
Hope your DVD gets fixed.
Man, that line Alfred has in the trailer, like, if you can't stop the charging bull, then don't wave the red flag, man, or the red cape. So good.
There's a child.
That is my baby niece.
Oh no, not the basketball.
I can't believe they took this out of the theatrical version right here. Boom. Batman swoops down. Why? Why? All right, so I've pieced together the Snyder Cut ending, the original ending. If you guys remember the Batman character teaser where it shows the tank, and you hear Lex Luthor saying, "If you want the Batman, you'll need this." He's talking to Deathstroke. The original end credit scene was Lex Luthor and Deathstroke that was supposed to lead into the Batman movie that Snyder shot. All right, Chuck. Welcome back, Chuck. We are at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 50 seconds. 1 hour, 55 seconds. And 1 hour, 36 minutes.
Good on my world.
Right now, there's Superman and Lois are standing on the patio deck of what appears to be a Marriott. At the time I learned how to play it. I need a piano too.
Once again, Carla Gugino,
Mm-hmm.
who Zack said that he would have cast her as Catwoman.
I mean, he still can, right? Why not?
Yeah.
It's a cul-de-sac, right? Just go all out. Yeah, that's a good point, Chuck. I like that. Just insane. Insanely ripped. Chiseled. Like, man. Bad fit. Can't wait for gyms to open in California, man. Not that I will ever get as ripped as Batman, but seeing this makes me want to work out right now.
There's the teasers.
All right, guys. So, is LexCorp having these symbols really that big of a deal? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There it is, right there.
There,
First Wonder
we all
Woman
know
movie
that
tied to this
this
movie.
wasn't supposed to be the picture of the movie. It's supposed to be of her carrying like a headless.
Yeah. I
I forgot what their names are.
somebody actually did an edit of that. It was pretty good.
And so Warner Brothers didn't like it, so they changed it to that picture.
Which I don't mind. That's something I don't mind. Chuck, you live in NYC? Man, I've always wanted to visit New York, man. Hopefully Cuomo, gets his act together. But I wanted to talk with Gavin Newsom over here. Yep. And you know what? People got a problem that Lex Luthor is a genius. Meanwhile, Helmut Zemo in Civil War. Oh, no, that was great. Yep. No problem with that at all. Yep. I agree, Chuck. Although I gotta say, when this pandemic started, his back and forth with Donald Trump was just entertaining. That scene where the comedian shows up and just fucks everything up, man. See, it's these little moments right here that just, Lex has his hand in the media, he has a hand in the military contractors, all that stuff, man. He's just brilliant. We'll have to do a watch along someday. The director's cut. And you see, that's the Lois Lane investigative journalism. Man, why did they cut that? And this part right here.
Yeah, this line.
Yeah, the lead.
Should have led with that, but
It has its one moment.
yeah, director's cuts where it's at. Ultimate cuts.
There is one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. The story that he tells Clark is so important. The Lang farm. Ah. You guys think this is Terrio dialogue? The first generation of Waynes. Soul follows the house of Wayne.
Absolutely.
It has to be. It has to be.
100%.
Yeah, man. Terrio getting a bad rap, man. But if Zack Snyder's Justice League is fucking great, then you know Rise of Skywalker was his fault. Such great writing. Great writing right there.
So it begins.
Run, Martha, run.
Was she in Gone Girl as well, Nancy Grace, or was it just Nancy Grace lookalike?
I haven't seen Gone Girl, so
It was a Nancy Grace ripoff.
Oh yeah.
love that costume with Batman.
You guys remember the teaser trailer at Comic-Con?
Oh yeah.
Where it's just this, and then Superman
Yep.
appears right there. Agreed. It made Kevin Smith cry. Although he cries a lot now that I, followed him, but nothing wrong with that.
Just means he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. I do too, to an extent, man.
Oh, you too, Lois. Run as well.
And this is a extended sequence right here.
What a shock. Lois Lane gets kidnapped. I mean, she comes with her own help or ransom note, and probably comes with her own rope for her to tie her up and whatnot. But we always know Superman will be there.
Yeah. Damn, they really had Snyder cut this thing down. 2 minutes here, 15 seconds there. It's just man.
If you're gonna cut anything, why did you cut out things that were integral to the plot?
right?
Yeah.
We're going to be asking that same question for 4 hours next week.
Well, we know why.
Yeah.
In the latter's case. That's 3 Civil War. What if he didn't show up? He would have just killed Lois.
Well, then you can skip Justice League Part 1 and go straight to 2 because he'll succumb to the anti-life right then and there.
Boy, do we have problems up here.
Hey, I agree with you, Chuck. This whole helicopter pad sequence right here, best.
It's when he drops the goofy facade and he shows that. Yeah, he shows he's just a very angry, very calculating, cold son of a bitch.
Apollo, Jehovah, Kal-El, Clark, Joseph. Yep. That caught him off guard. Lex is speaking truth right now, man. Well, mostly. Yeah. But.
And Metropolis and Gotham City are right close to each other in this film.
Yeah, it's like Oakland and San Francisco, you know. So
to me, I always saw Metropolis as New York and Gotham City as Chicago. So that'd be weird if those two cities were next to each other, but it'll do in this universe. It'll do. Also, if I look disinterested, I'm not. I'm really trying to stay up. I'm very tired.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you hanging in there.
I don't know how you're doing it right now.
I had a lot of coffee, so the crash will get here soon.
Yeah. I'm just instinctively up at like 4 every morning, so
Yeah.
and I hate it.
Dude, that heat vision, man. He's like about to lose it.
There's about an hour left of the movie.
Always. Now it's less.
Dude, those pictures are just disturbing. Especially like if it was your mother and you just saw that. Jesus. Yeah, I agree. That was a great shot of Superman falling to his knees and Lex just dishing all the photos. I love it. Sorry about that, guys. I do say goodnight to the baby niece.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, this beetle's got a booty.
What the heck just happened?
Who is streaming something else?
I have no clue.
What was that, man?
Not me.
Hey, make sure you got incognito on. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. What's up, Stardew? Thanks for popping back in, man. HBO Max. If not, just DM Billy. He'll give you the passcode. Yep. You're right on it, Chuck. The setup. No one stays good in this world. And you know what? That's what Batman hinted at too, you know, with the Two-Face.
Oh, Cyborg.
This is the original origin.
Yep. And Miles Dyson
Yep.
is Silas Stone.
Just the fact that he's still alive somehow. But of course, you know,
He's literally half a he's just an upper body
yeah.
and a head.
But he's
And there's
still
another
alive.
box.
That's insane.
He has another box with him.
There's something about Zack Snyder shooting in the dark, in the rain. He did it with Watchmen, and he did it with 300. He's really likes shooting super buff guys or psychopaths in the rain.
Look at the rain in this film. In that moment.
I like
Vision.
how it only rains in Gotham.
Well, yeah. That's I think it just adds more. It's the contrast between the two cities. A little bit extreme, but
That is a nice Batman suit. I don't know why I said costume earlier.
look. All right, this is where some of the boys at Apocalypse start to annoy me with their argument. In their mind, all Superman had to do was just explain to Batman or tell him real quick, hey, Lex Luthor is, behind all of this. That's
So
what
he tried
Superman
to
was about to do. He's still trying to do it.
Yeah, Batman's trying to kill him.
And look, does Bruce Wayne right now sound like his head is there? That he's in a state of mind to listen and critical thinking? No, he just wants to destroy Superman right now. Even if Superman said Lex Luthor's trying to kill you, who's to say Bruce Wayne, Batman would believe him right now? I mean, yeah, who's to say, Bruce Wayne will believe him right now? And again, in context, Superman doesn't have all the time in the world to sit down and explain his mom is out there somewhere. Yes, exactly. Boom. And again, the writing, Bruce Wayne, just monologuing.
Men are brave.
Bam. Boom, the kick. Yes, he does. Oh man, watching this scene in IMAX, man.
Exactly, Chuck. Exactly.
Just incredible. And like Bruce Wayne's kind of taking his time. He's just giving it to Superman. He got 2 bullets left. He's not in a rush. Of course, the longer he toys with him. Yeah. Oh, starting to wear off. Boom. He had to feel that even through his mech suit.
There's Batman with a gun again. Ooh.
You okay, Billy?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just somehow, I'm somehow still awake. Oh yeah, and then the sink.
Did you doze off for a second?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Oh, hey man, if you want to go ahead and get your rest, brother, I'm not gonna...
No. I can take it.
Hey, once you hear the Wonder Woman theme, you'll all of a sudden get like a jolt.
For sure. Just gotta find a comfy spot as well. Boo. Oh look. Christ. Arms spread out in a crucifix position.
Yep.
Interesting how like Superman's stronger than Batman because he has powers Batman doesn't, and this is Batman's kicking his butt right now.
Because Superman's the better person, and
Yeah.
Superman's a better person, but he's what? He's been Superman for 18 months now,
Yeah.
and Batman's like 6-time black belt.
this is straight from the Dark Knight Returns.
Mm.
Creed.
This is your moment, Billy.
Just a moment. Here we go. Why do you say that name?
Why did you say that name?
And see, look, he still doesn't know that he's talking about his mother, and obviously he doesn't know that that's the name of Bruce's mom. Bruce is like, those are the last words my dad said was Martha. It's a trigger word. Triggers is PTSD. That's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now.
Mhm.
Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?
And look, Snyder even did this to show you that. See?
And he's like, hey, that's totally cool. That's my mom's name. No, he actually was just like, oh shit, this guy has a mom. He's a human being.
And look, another human comes to his defense. That's his
How did Lois
mother's
get there
name.
that fast?
That's his mother's name.
Or like, how did Lois know where they were?
How did Lois get to the train station in Man of Steel? These things
Exactly.
happen.
Well, she has secret powers, which you don't know about it.
Maybe.
Why, Martha? I can love this movie, but laugh at how stupid.
Okay, I will admit that the memes are great. The jokes, the Martha jokes are fantastic.
You know, Chuck, if this were 2016, yeah, I'd be triggered. But you know what? I just glad you enjoy it.
Yeah. The thing is, we tend to demonize our enemies, and we don't think of them as human. But when you have people that care about you and
Mm-hmm.
are on the same level as you, it's a lot harder to hate somebody when you see their
Yeah.
humanity.
Yeah. I love this exchange between Alfred and Batman, Bruce Wayne. I don't deserve you. No, sir, you don't.
These guys are fine.
This man, this warehouse sequence, man.
This is from Comic Con.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. He's using excessive force. He's using guns. But so are they. And also, if he doesn't save Superman's mom, well, we know what's going to happen. Yeah. Sure.
Straight out of Arkham.
Oh, man. Here we go. All right, so Scott Adkins is in the scene, right? That's like him right there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's Han right there from the Fast and Furious, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, Brian. Very funny, Brian. Thank you for dropping by, Brian, behind the scenes. But hey, look at this right here. It's awesome.
You're such a dog, Brian. Boom.
Ooh. Yeah.
Boom. Grab the box. You know how strong you got to be?
What up, Brian? The hook shot, yes. From Zelda.
BA. Yeah, it's even worse than the Ultimate Edition. You know, he's just beating the shit out of all these guys.
This corrupted Batman is beating up all these quirky mercs. It's for your Showdown fans.
And you know what? You watch this warehouse scene, you think about what could have been with Deathstroke and the Batman movie, which is still possible, but it's just like, man.
Or even the Deathstroke movie.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to make a Deathstroke movie that's like The Raid?
I talked about that today.
Small ass budget. Come on.
He managed to convince Gareth Evans, the director of The Raid, to do a comic book origin movie on Deathstroke. It would have cost $40 million. The director agreed to it. Joe Manganiello was on board. Warner Brothers was like, we don't really need to prioritize it. And then a year and a half later, 2 years later,
surefire hit. What do you like?
Yeah.
Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to save money?
I know, right?
Like,
but you know what? If that Deathstroke movie still costs $40 million and Gareth Evans is still on board and Snyder Cut is good, very good, hey, I could see HBO Max for $40 million being like, hell yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Martha, do you really know that for sure?
Say what?
Says the White Rabbit.
I was making a kind of joke.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I make sure to choose my words carefully. I'm not going to say, when or once, Snyder Cut's great. I always use if. But,
This
yeah, man.
This is a very... oh, that was a good Gotham roast right there.
Gotham roast. Well done.
Me during the election. You lost.
You'll learn. I'll learn.
Oh, I'll learn. Ooh.
Look, see that? I don't hate the sinner. I hate the sin. Man.
And yours, my friend, is existing.
You guys seen this image of Deathstroke, right? Right here.
Yeah. Mohawk stroke.
Badass.
He's got a tiny head, though.
Well, it's only a headshot, so.
That's true. I mean, compare that to Ben Affleck's head.
Man.
That guy has a big head.
Jesus.
Your doomsday.
There you go. There you go, Billy.
Ooh.
Good, Brian.
That's a good question.
Well, there was an idea that Deathstroke and Deadshot were going to go after each other, kind of, like.
Deadshot would be good. Shiva would be pretty good. Lady Shiva. Maybe Ra's al Ghul. It's got to be somebody that's on Slade's level.
There's Doomsday.
And look, he's gonna punch Lex, but he saves him anyway.
That line from earlier about God didn't come down to save me from Daddy's fist and abomination, and then look what happens.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Boom. Superman.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yes. Exactly. Talk about Doomsday like that? What's wrong with you?
The one I often hear is the cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
But see, I was making the argument, look, Doomsday, obviously a badass, right? Like a big time villain. But as far as like, making him the antagonist of an entire Superman movie, there's only so much you can do with that. He can't talk. He's not very relatable. He's very much, like hell-bent on just destruction and, made
He's
of...
just accept the Death of Superman story.
Yeah.
He was
But it's like...
designed to kill Superman.
Yeah. And what... Oh, shit. I don't remember this part. Oh, with the cops? Okay, yeah. That's why they're stopping Martha. But no, what Snyder did was he took a character like Doomsday and, I mean, his comments on, there being another Doomsday potentially didn't help. But to make that an extension of General Zod and further his arc, his downfall, for me, it adds more to this creature that we're seeing, because it is, in a sense, General Zod, just, I guess, reincarnated into this monster beast, I don't know, just my opinion, but
Also, the voice of the president was Patrick Wilson.
really?
Yeah. I think his name is President Schuster. So another nod to a lot of nods to Joe Schuster, not enough to Jerry Siegel for some reason.
Yeah, and for Batman, it was like that for a long time. I still want to watch that.
It was just Bob Kane for a long time, but
I want to watch that Hulu documentary. It's called Batman and Bill, I think, or something. It's on Hulu.
I think this was the first DC movie where they actually credited Bill Finger.
Yeah, I remember the late John Schnapp, like loving that, and man, I wish he were around. Like, rest in peace. If you guys know who John Schnapp is, he just man, he would have loved Snyder Cut, man.
He wouldn't believe that it actually happened.
Right.
Remember the promotion for this movie, the Turkish Airlines?
Oh yeah. Still better than Spirit.
Yep, there you go. Notoriously screwed over. You know who else was screwed over? Steve Wozniak.
Was screwed over. That's true. Fucking Steve.
Yep, realistic. See, humanity would waste no time. Fire a nuke, they're out of the atmosphere. Do it. God, what's her name? We were just talking about her. Christina Wren, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrie Ferris.
Harry Ferris, yeah. And look, Doomsday is evolving. Look at that. He's starting to look more and more like his comic animated self. Look at that. Superman.
And to get over they killed too many civilians, Anderson Cooper was like, oh, most of Metropolis was like,
Yeah, that was the clear response.
for the
Yeah.
dead.
That was a clear response to the
Big,
backlash on Man of Steel. I love this shot right here. Here comes your shot of espresso, Billy. Time to wake up.
Only 25 minutes left before you
Warehouse.
can do it. There's 25 minutes to go.
Yeah, here's your timestamp. Those of you watching on playback, Wonder Woman's about to show up. That's how you know where we're at.
I love this part where she saves him
Oh man.
with the. And then
It's Superman. Zack Snyder, you genius, man. Now, love this movie.
How does she even know to go back for the spear?
Yeah, see, I love this movie. No reason for her to be in this battle right here. Okay, leave it to the Holy Trinity. Here comes the money shot.
She with you? I thought she was with you.
I thought she was with you.
God, look at those VFX shots. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Although I will say, Snyder usually thinks ahead. So, from what we're told, Snyder Cut will open with this scene from Lois Lane's point of view. So from Batman's point of view, it's awesome. Love it. Was anybody secretly hoping that Aquaman would save her?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow?
Yeah.
Somehow? Wild cinema and a character in the annals of film history. Oh, yeah. I have vocal aqua opinions. Get out of there, Batman. It's another great shot from the Dark Knight Returns.
The whole Doomsday fight is just amazing.
Yep. Yep. Making the ultimate sacrifice.
He doesn't care. Because he's very altruistic.
And look, I think from this point on will be the beginning of a Snyder Cut, but from Lois Lane's point of view.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that, Wonder Woman.
I'm so upset. I saw that photo of the opening. It was like a one-shot picture of the opening credits.
Oh, yeah.
Where it says directed by Zack Snyder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it has like Bruce.
Trying to recruit Arthur.
Yeah.
Freaking a-holes.
Once again, Diana in that position later in Justice League
Ugh.
with the lasso and everything.
Kal-El, no.
I need the stone.
But see, I love this right here. Fucking see, teamwork, working together. Batman only gets one shot, and he waits to take it.
Much like Excalibur when Mordred stabbed Arthur,
Whew.
goes through
Oh.
him.
The shot's amazing.
My bad, Chuck. Appreciate you watching. You know, I played the teasers the last 2 times before the movie.
Oh, the Steppenwolf one.
Yeah.
That Scream opens up the mother boxes.
Yep. That's right around the time when he's screaming. Man. Hey, you think of this new version of Batman v Superman that Snyder maybe adds the yelling Superman yelling the effect?
I don't think so. I mean, he could.
Oh well. I hope it came out. I hope your food came out great, man. Yeah. Yeah, best he said that one out. Making the ultimate sacrifice. And I love that it shows Wonder Woman, you know, because she knows exactly what she's going through with Steve Trevor. Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to see the shot. It's going to go, yep, there it is right there. She's thinking about Steve Trevor. Man, it's fucking brilliant.
They use this shot of Batman emerging from the rubble in all the trailers.
Yep.
But we never pieced together that this would be what it was for.
Well, it's Snyder's favorite shot in the whole movie. He said during the I think he said during the watch along. Yeah.
He got carried down like Christ from the cross.
Yep, and you see the 3 crosses on the left-hand side. You see that?
Yep.
Draped, you know it.
Draped in his red
and the lighting
cape.
Mm-hmm.
And killed with the use of a spear, which was used to penetrate Christ's side after he died.
Yes, sir. And I don't think they should have taken this out of the theatrical cut right here. Why would you? Why would you do that? Steppenwolf.
I know, right? This would have been amazing theatrical.
Then we get the end.
What was that, Lex? Did you just say help? Yes, you did.
The end of Smallville season 4, or
Yeah,
Smallville season 3, when Lionel goes to jail.
Did y'all
And
enjoy
look.
Wonder Woman 1984?
This whole time, people like, why isn't Lex bald? Now he is. It's a journey.
It's a Journey Smollett.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of Wonder Woman 1984?
I thought it was fine. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good.
It's a very flawed movie, but ultimately a fun, feel-good movie. A feel-good movie.
Life is good, but it could be better. If it gave us anything, it gave us Pedro Pascal as Max Lord.
I like Kristen Wiig as Barbara.
Yeah, she was cool. I like that, they left the door open for more appearances.
It's really stupid she's getting nominated for a Razzie, but the Razzies are like cinema sins. So you shouldn't take it too seriously.
Oh, no, Razzies are a joke.
Literally, they're a joke.
Why is Razzies a thing? Like,
Oh, there's a Deborah cameo.
I won this award for the worst movie or the worst.
Yeah, it's awards for just
I like
what they think is the worst movie.
That the people from Man of Steel, like
Yep.
Pete Ross and Priest,
People got nominated for Razzies. Do they even showed up? Do they even show up to claim their award?
Some do.
did.
Yeah, I think Halle Berry did.
Oh yeah, there is that photo of Jonathan that they use later in when they go to resurrect him.
Yeah.
The photo falls out. That's good continuity. And yeah, the first woman that was at the what's it called? The wake. That was Deborah Snyder.
Really?
Yeah, like the woman, the first woman that was, I think she had like a casserole or something. If you know what she looks like.
Yeah, I've seen her interviews.
And Zack's supposed to have a cameo in Justice League.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm just looking forward to everything about Snyder Cut.
Like, say what you will about the movies, but you cannot deny that the consistent connective tissue between all of these movies and the continuity is airtight.
It was supposed to be a 5-film story arc.
I'm scared.
Steel,
I'm scared for Twitter next week.
Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League 2 and 3.
Like, it's gonna be film Twitter all over again.
It's always film Twitter.
But you know what?
I refuse.
Be that as it may, it's going to be different this time because this movie is not competing at the box office. This movie, it could have whatever Rotten Tomatoes score it wants, but people won't have to leave their homes. They can watch it at the comfort of their own home at their own pace. Things are a lot different today than 2016 when they just absolutely crapped on it. And granted, by all means, state your opinion. Go ahead. But when you go out of your way to...
The other thing is Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I love how small Christina Wren is compared to Harry Lennox. He's a full head and shoulders taller than her.
Like, which one's gonna be watched more, Snyder Cut or Falcon Winter Soldier? Like,
I'm gonna watch both.
Me too, but like, I feel like, I don't know. It's like, I think Marvel or Disney knew Snyder Cut was gonna be released on the 18th, so they wanted to try to steal viewers. Because why would you release Falcon Winter Soldier the day after the Snyder Cut comes out?
Well, I think who secured their dates first? Was it because Snyder Cut's release date was announced pretty late.
I personally think it could have been released today. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow, just saying.
Oh yeah, Chuck, I am with you. Give me a
Hell yeah.
12-pack,
Mm.
some good beer.
When we meet in person, I owe you a beer. Hell, I owe you all at least a round.
And I'm not gonna be watching in parts. I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Me too.
Are y'all gonna stay up till like when it drops, or watch it
If
like
it
on
drops at
Thursday?
if it drops at midnight, I'm watching it.
It'll be 2 a.m. for
If I
me.
adjust my sleep schedule, then yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I'm central, so it'll be 2 a.m.
Me too.
But yeah, the thing about Wonder Woman 1984, that movie was in pre-production and production during a time when, Jeff Johns was trying to do something with Warner Brothers. It was during that period of, from Justice League in November 2017, and then the next DC movie was Aquaman in December 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So in that time, Warner Brothers was trying to figure out how to continue this universe. And I don't think they were expecting the Snyder Cut to reemerge. And now it's like, it's even more messier.
There's a time above, a time below.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful lie. And then this monologue by Bruce. Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah, see this line. 100 years ago, I walked away from mankind, but then Wonder Woman 1984 kind of messes with that.
We fight, we kill, we betray one another. But we can rebuild. We can do better. We will. We have to. Much like the fandom itself.
Yep. Hey, look, see this world. They're aware of his sacrifice. They know who he is now, a savior, a hero. So when he does come back in Snyder Cut and eventually becomes, the blue suit Superman after the black suit, it's going to be more in line with the Superman, the traditional Superman, just not as campy.
It'll be earned.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be earned.
AC 23, 1940.
Yep.
Also, when Lois grabs the dirt, typically when you bury somebody and you pour dirt over them, you have to be really close with that person, especially if you're the first one to put a handful of dirt on first. That's means a lot, typically.
Yeah, I did something like that for my mom, so it's a when you see it on screen, it really hits, So
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh man, how terrifying Batman look when the lights go out.
All caves in on the Wayne Manors. Civilization on the Wayne Manors.
Snyder Cut's gonna end with a cliffhanger. Zack said during the IGN Fan Fest.
What do you say?
That Snyder Cut speak on there's gonna be a cliffhanger. It's gonna end with a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Already been around.
And that ties into what I'm going to talk about after this ends with Chuck's comment. So hang on to that thought for a second.
I'd be cool with that. God is dead. And then the payoff of Bruce's arc, he doesn't brand Lex.
Boom. Imagine if the movie ended right on the shot of the art credits. Man.
I'm glad I didn't. Also, notice that Bruce has a set path. He's on a trail, whereas before he was wandering aimlessly.
Yeah.
It's that visual storytelling.
I mean. This is it, guys. We made it through the SnyderVerse. Now next up is Snyder Cut. Oh man. And then the dirt rises
very slowly. Not even a second. It's just one, and it's done. And there we go. We have seen Batman vs Superman Ultimate.
Whew, we made it, Billy Pardis. We made it, guys.
We did it.
Did it. See, we're gradually working our way from 2 hours and 20 minutes to 3 hours to 4 hours. Oh man. Yeah, I like to revisit this movie like every few months, you know. I just, for me personally. You always either find something new or just appreciate something more every rewatch. But some of these comments I want to get to real quick before I let you guys go, because I know it's late.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm curious if the rumor that SnyderVerse continue in the comics, I've heard that rumor too. I'm personally hoping, and this is, I mean, it's going to take another release of Snyder Cut campaign effort to somehow have Zack continue Justice League Part 2. But look, if it's a hit, a lot of people watch it, and people enjoy it, they're all of a sudden it becomes like, instead of like 90-10, it's like, you know, 60-40 in my opinion. Do you think there will be a mid-credit? Well, the original idea was the Green Lantern Corps were going to show up on Bruce's lake house. It was Kilowog and, oh god, what's the other guy's name?
What if it was Badge, the squirrel?
Right.
Green Lantern.
Anyways, the Green Lanterns were going to show up and warn Bruce. One of Justice League will mention New Genesis. I haven't heard anything of it yet.
Like a reference to Orion. or Calabac.
But you got to think, like, 4-hour cut. I mean,
Or 10 minutes.
maybe.
But that's still the time. 4 hours, 10 minutes.
Like, we already know that, aside from Steppenwolf and Darkseid, that Desaad and Granny Goodness are going to be in it.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible to see more New Gods.
Yeah, I just watched the other version last night. I talked about it on today's podcast. It's like in the first minute and a half. If you guys want to check that out, it's just, man, it was just more for me, like paying my final respects before that movie is laid to rest. It's just, but yeah, if you guys want to watch that, by all means. I'm done with 2017 Justice League.
Yeah. Unless somebody wants to CG my mustache off, I'm entirely for that.
Yeah. Well, Partis, Billy, any last thoughts before we wrap up on this 3-hour stream?
6 more days. 6 more days.
Less than 6 days.
That's
It's like
true.
5 days and 3 hours and 45 minutes.
That's true.
Pacific time.
So excited. You're the best day ever.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. People are watching it tonight and they're watching it tomorrow. And people have already seen it. Some people.
Do you know what I think is going to happen? I think the server is going to crash because everyone's going to access it.
Yep. It'll crash for hopefully like 10 minutes.
Even if somebody watches it or if they're just curious, that's still giving them views.
Oh.
So I just say, by all means, do it. Because your torture means a lot for us. That means good numbers for us. Bigger numbers,
right.
The bigger the success.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you the moment, certain people see the ratio that the movie's presented in, they're going to be like, oh, they'll probably watch the movie, but the whole time they'll be like, I can't get over this ratio.
Ray Fisher saw the movie earlier today.
Yeah.
He posted his reaction on Instagram, on his story.
But man,
I gotta look that up right after the stream.
Whew. Look at that.
Nice.
That is a thing of beauty right there. Man. I'll leave you guys with that. That's going to do it. That's a wrap for SnyderVerse Watch Along Part 2. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're watching on the playback, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, your subscription, your comments. Stardew, Chuck, you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much. Brian, if you happen to stumble upon this later, thank you. And that guy that was spamming the chat earlier, gaming something, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, guys. That's going to do it. Catch you later, Chuck. See you guys until next time. Peace.